Hey, you guys, I am so sorry. I am late. I am late. I hadn't put this computer up for like months, right? It's been down for over probably like 6 weeks to a month. Um, but I'm here, you guys. I know I'm here. I'm super, super late. Super, super late. But I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. So, in case you guys don't know what's going on, let me tell you. But wait, let me let people know that I'm on now because they probably been waiting, wondering what's taking me so long, and finally I am on. Um, so Sabrina Love TV. So me and some people of mine were talking about, um, just my other persona, which is Sabrina Love. I used to be the BB adult BBW porn star. Now I'm known as Melody from Wigging Out Radio. Um, so Sabrina Love has a fan base, basically. So I'm doing this, you guys, why like trying to let other people know um that I'm here. Let me see. Sabrina Love, Sabrina Love TV is now live. Oh shoot. Wait, hold on, y'all. So I'm trying to tell them that I'm live and I have to put the link because if I don't put the link, then people won't know how to get in contact with me. So I have to put the link. Go to so I'm gonna copy it. Um, I'm on Twitter, so I'm gonna tell my Twitter fans on YouTube. It's now live on YouTube, and then I'm gonna put the link there. It's now live on YouTube. Oh, you guys, this was like I don't know what kind of day this was today. Sabrina Love is now live, so I'm gonna have to do this everywhere because I'm super late. So let my fan base tune in. But how are you guys? It's I've been gone away from the business for a very, very long time. Um, Let me share with you why I left the business. I left the business when they started blackballing, well, not blackballing black girls, when they start paying black girls like $300, $200. They don't need to. If you're gonna start paying black women that low, and while you're paying these white girls all this money to be porn stars, and if they do a scene with you, you're paying them $2,500, $5,000. Well, when I came into the industry, I was getting paid good money. You know what I mean? And when the industry started changing, gosh, Invasive Angels, when they had to really move out of the valley, it I don't know, it just like when TT and them started moving out the business, that kind of like changed a lot of stuff for people. They started giving black girls more lower pay, you know what I mean? Like TT, I have to say, TT set the tone. He really did. He set the tone. And when he was around, black girls were getting paid very, very well. You always had your little cheapo companies and stuff like that. Always had them. Um, but TT Evasive Angels, they really set the tone. And I don't know. They start like lowballing black girls, like paying them $200 to do a scene, $300 doing a scene. Well, all I do is got to keep a man that's interested in me, some company, and I can make that kind of money from just sitting down having dinner with somebody. You know what I mean? I felt like, what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put myself on screen for $200. I can go to what? I can do Instacart or I can do Uber and make a quick $200. Like there's no way that they should be blackballing black girl. I mean, not blackballing, but they were paying them really, really low. And I felt like that was like a disgrace. You feel me? Like, why are you paying us that small amount of money? Like, and I had a couple of girls, you guys, I had a couple of girls who actually did a couple of scenes for that amount of money. But I felt bad for them because when they did it, they was like, dang, I did all that and I'm only getting paid $200. Like, um it became like a kind of like a disgrace to the it was not good, you guys. Like when they start, I think this was like in 2010, they were like, just really, really paying black girls really, really low. um it just didn't sit well to me, and I knew some bad females, you know what I'm saying? Like the females were dope, they was the shit, you know what I'm saying? But I felt bad bringing them as a woman into the industry, and they weren't getting paid their worth. But if it had been a white girl, the industry had no problem paying a white female talent $2,500, $5,000 to do a scene. Sometimes they will even pay these white girls $10,000 to do a scene. But yet and still, when it came to a black woman, they were giving us $200. Well, not me directly, because I wasn't finna fuck nobody for no $200, $300. No, because when I came into the industries, the BBW girls were popping. Okay, we were popping, so we got paid our worth. You know what I'm saying? But there was no way, no how that I was gonna continue in this business and get paid very low. Like no way. Like, dude, I'll go get a regular job and work my motherfucking ass off, but I'm not gonna be fucking sucking doing none of that shit for no $200. You got me fucked up. I'm not on drugs. I don't have a drinking problem. You know what I'm saying? I might like to eat, and $200 is nothing but some snack money. You feel me? Because food is like super high now. You know what I mean? So it was no way that I was going to disgrace myself by putting myself in a scene. And when you do scenes, you guys, there's no residuals off of it. You do a scene, you sign that release form. Once they pay you, that's their shit. They can make money off of it for years and years and years and years. You know what I mean? And you got a funky what, $200, $500? No, it was not gonna go down like that. Not with me anyway. Um, so that was one of my reasons why I left the industry. And then two, what I found was challenging was they said that once you were in the adult film industry, like you couldn't cross over, to mainstream. So to me, that was a freaking challenge. You know what I mean? You're telling me I can't cross over into mainstream? Why? Because Ron Jeremy did it, Jenny Jameson did it. So you're talking about Sabrina Love, which is me. I won't be able to cross over. Well, you got me fucked up, because now I consider that a challenge. And hi, if until none at this age you always put naked in front of your grandchildren. Thank you for answering me. So I would like to know if until now at this age you always put naked in front of your grandchildren. No, I don't. I don't do naked in front. No. No. The answer is no. But my my family knows my past. They, you know what I mean? It's not a big secret. Um, a lot of people frown upon the fact that I used to do adult film. Um, but yet and still people do nasty shit. It might not be on camera, but their life is fucking strange, man. They fucking and sucking on motherfuckers they don't even know. They don't even know it's been tested. You don't know what the fuck you fucking, what the fuck you getting into. You don't know none of that shit. But you cool to go to a swinger party. No, boo boo. I'd rather be in the industry, see a person's STD test, compare their ID to their test, and know that they've been tested some a week or a few days ago or whatever. So I know what the hell I'm getting into. When you go and fuck random people, you don't know when the last time they've been tested. You don't know who their last partners were. You have no idea. You know what I mean? But why? Because they look clean on the outside and you think it's cool that you have sex with them. You don't know what the fuck you getting into. Period. You know what I'm saying? You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you right now, like right now. Oh, and that's my wigging out radio poster. I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. I don't trust half of these motherfuckers on the street. Like, I don't. People are careless. You know what I mean? They go by looks. No, what type of person is that person? Is that person keeping themselves clean? What do you know about this person? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we don't really know the people in the adult film industry. We don't know them, but at least the motherfuckers got a test. You know what I'm saying? At least they got a valid ID so you can compare some shit. So if I turn up with some shit, I know where in the hell I got it from. You know what I'm saying? And who was the last person I had sex with when I did that scene. You go out here, you think, let me tell y'all something. I brought a lot of females into the adult film industry. And a lot of beautiful females. They were beautiful. If they weren't BBWs, they were regular girls. Do you guys know half of them girls they live in a regular life with their boyfriend and stuff, and they'll say stuff um like I'll take them to go get a test, right? And they'll end up with chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, all this shit. And then they'd be like, well, how could that be so? That can't be so because I only fuck my boyfriend. Well, who in the fuck is your boyfriend fucking? Because now you're trying to come into the adult film industry, but you can't do nothing because we just tested you because you got to get tested before you do a scene. And now you fucking got chlamydia, you got gonorrhea, and you got syphilis. But you say you only have one boyfriend and you haven't been fucking no other guy but your boyfriend. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Like, I'm not saying the porn industry is any better. I'm not saying that, but shit, if you get something, at least you know where you got it from and who you did the last scene with. You out here fucking and sucking on random people. You don't know what the fuck they do in their private life. You know what I'm saying? Some of these motherfuckers, let me tell y'all something about me and this industry and dealing with regular people. I have had pastors come to me. I have had deacons. I remember I had this deacon come to me the day that he was gonna get married. And he fucking on me, like fucking and sucking and all that shit on me. And he's a deacon in the motherfucking church. And he was like, "Oh yeah, in a few hours I'm getting married." I'm like, "What? You getting married? Yeah, in a few hours I'm getting married." What? Like, are you serious? Like, but you just did all that. You just you just did all that to me, and you get ready to get married in a few hours, man. Like, and let me tell y'all something about people that's in the adult film industry compared to just regular people. Now, there's a particular artist, I'm not going to say his name, but he talk about sucking, fucking, oh, you can catch him on Pornhub, all this stuff. What's the difference between a regular person and a person that's been in the adult film industry? Everything we ever wanted to know about sex, either we seen, we did, or we already know. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. But people who claim they've been in the industry and never been in the industry and act like a fucking nympho, those motherfuckers ain't never been on Pornhub, ain't never, because anybody that's been in the adult film industry, they are like, we're not new to none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not new. It don't make us feel some type of way like we would just want to have sex. Whether you guys don't know this, but it's a lot of like, um, it's a lot of people that come into the industry, and they come into the industry for different reasons. It's not that they're nymphos and they love to have sex all the time. Like, that's not the issue. A lot of the issues be, I gotta pay bills, and this is the quickest way I can make my money. You know what I mean? So let me get in a couple of scenes or two, and I can catch up on my rent. I can go pay the bills. I my car won't get taken. There's different reasons as to why people get into the porn industry. Some people have like drug habits, right? And they got to support their drug habits. So yeah, they'll do a quick scene or two, to make whatever amount of money so they can feed their habit. People don't always come into the industry because they want to fuck. They want to have sex. They're nymphos. That's not always the case. I can tell you guys why I came into the industry. I came into the industry because my last daughter that I had, I swore me and her dad was going to get married. Like, I swore that was going to happen, right? Didn't happen at all. You know what I'm saying? After I had the baby, things just wasn't never the same. Me and him was fighting over the baby all the time. And I don't know, it was like a control type of thing, right? And so this girl that had been liking him for like some years, I guess ever since they were in high school, she she ended up meeting up with him, and they kicked it, and one thing led to another, and next thing I know, I'm turning around and he marrying the female, and I'm like, but I'm the one that got your baby, you know what I'm saying? But he ended up marrying the other female. He ended up marrying her, and he ended up having three more children by her. You know what I'm saying? So I got into the industry because I felt like I gave my all to this man. I gave myself. I didn't charge him for nothing, to be with me, to sleep with me, to go out with me. I didn't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I trusted him. I thought he was the one, and he wasn't the one. You know what I'm saying? So I had this attitude like, nobody is gonna have sex with me again without me getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I was bitter. I was burnt. You know what I mean? I'm like, no way. Nobody is gonna ever have sex with me again and not pay for this, because this shit ain't free. And when a woman gives her body to you, let me tell you fellas, it means something. Okay, so don't take a woman's body for a weakness and shit. You know what I'm saying? If we give it to you freely, you know what I'm saying, that means it's something about you that we really like, and we gave ourselves to you. So I was a bitter bitch. I was like, fuck this nigga. I was like, no nigga is gonna ever step to me again without paying for this. No way. You're not gonna sleep with me for free. Not, So that was my whole reason for getting into the adult film industry. Yeah, that was my whole thing. I was just kind of fucked up in the head basically, and I just vowed that you know, I wasn't gonna give myself to any man for free. And I had an attitude, and that's pretty much what happened. So, you guys, we're gonna go to part 2 on this, but let me end this video, and then I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. Toodles!